good girl? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh. You having a scratch? Are you having a scratch? Yes, you are. Why are you looking at me like that, huh? What? You've gone for a great big long walk. You should be tired now. Yes. Should we get that camera on you? Should we get that camera on you so the viewers can see you? Hey? Right. Yes, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. What? Who's your good dog? Who's your good doggy buggy? Who's your good doggy buggy? Hang on, I'll just put that down and then put the camera on so that people can see you. There you are. There's the good dog. There's the good dog. Who's your good dog? Who's your good dog? You're gonna go on my lap? Okay, you're going on my lap. Right, oh dear. Oh, okay. Oh, blimey. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Hang on. No, don't lick my mocha. Sorry, that sounds weird. Don't drink my coffee. Hang on. Ah! Oh, Christ, Lily, you're so heavy. Yes, you're a chunky thing, aren't you? Yes, you are. You trying to lick my face? Yes. Anyway, good morning, folks. Whew, right, okay. You need to calm down, Poppet. You need to calm down. Now she's licking the camera. She's licking the camera's arm thing that's attached. No. Oh, Christ. Right. Yes, good morning, folks. Good morning, and I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely morning. So, what is it? It's Tuesday the 24th, isn't it? Is it the last week of April? Yes. Okay. So, quick heads up. So, insofar as YouTube is concerned, I finished Mountain Blade bullshittery last Sunday. Sorry, not this last Sunday, the Sunday before. So that was the 15th. And then I spent the last week doing some pre-production work on the next video. And then the next video starts... it starts... yesterday. Started yesterday. So it's day 2 of the edit. It'll take about 3 to 4 weeks to complete. I'm going to crack on with that... in a couple of hours' time, as always. I'll just get on with the editing. Until then, I'm gonna play a bit of RimWorld. Hang on. Let's move her head in front of the camera. So she's right here. She's right next to the camera. Yes. They can see your ear. Yes, they can see inside your ear. Who's your good girl? Who's getting belly rubs? Yes, you are. You're a good girl. So she's good. She's She just popped to the park. We just had a walk around the park. Yes. You lick it. Oh, don't lick the camera itself. You're going to get the lens messy. Yes, you are. You're going to get the lens messy. Where's your good cow? Yes. Yes. Right, you're going to go on the sofa. Right, there we go. Right, you're going to sit there. And then I can... Yes, there's a good girl. There you go. You have a sit down there. And then she can sleep, and I can, I'll play a bit of RimWorld. Sorry, could you bear with me just a moment? I'm a bit out of breath. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Yes, I've got like like those wheel like powder inhalers that you're supposed to take, once in the morning and once in the evening, and then I've got the blue steroid inhaler for immediate relief. So I'm feeling a bit out of breath. I was going up and down stairs and walking around the park, but I'll be all right. Right, okay. Thank you, Was here. Thank you very much, Was here, and Gwydion before that. Thank you kindly for subbing. Okay, let me just pop into RimWorld. So, quick question, just so I get an idea. Who here is not familiar with RimWorld? Most people should be quite familiar with it by now, but I imagine there's some people who are not. Just going to drink coffee, hang on. Okay, so for the benefit, so a few people, not that many though, to be fair, out of 865. So basically, this is an adventure game. This is a top-down adventure game, which takes part. It takes part on a rim world, so a world on the galactic rim. Thank you, Neville. Thank you very much, Holy Neville. What's that? You need to request a refund since you've never had a colonist under your name. I'm pretty sure you have, Neville, haven't you? A long while ago. I'm pretty sure you have. And also, fair play, fair play. 23 months. That's very kind, Neville. Thank you. Right, so yes, this is basically a planet on the galactic rim. This is the Sexy Egg planet, which is just the name of the world seed that it generated. So I always play on this same continent. For this playthrough, our colonists, so basically this is a story of a colonization effort that went hideously wrong. A cryoship exploded in orbit, raining down thousands upon thousands of colonists in their cryopods, scattered both across the land and through time. As in, some people landed quite quickly, along with supplies. Some people spent years in orbit before they landed. This basically meant that the colonists, which was supposed to be a united effort, instead devolved into different camps, as you can see. These different icons indicating camps. Some of them becoming barbarous raiders, moving around the place, eating and killing and, scavenging whatever colony supplies they can find. Thank you, Lysander and Black Swamp. Thank you very much. Thank you. On top of that, there are also some pre-existing tribals who were here at the start, presumably the descendants of any previous crash ship that maybe once landed here. Regardless, bows and arrows and spears and shit, tribal customs and no technology, that sort of thing. But we are up here on the Choga ice sheet. This is Tundrafall. So it's hang on. What? Yes, Tundrafall is basically a frozen ice sheet colony, as opposed to a tundra. So slightly misnamed. It's currently the 3rd of summer, so it's quite a warm 11 degrees outside actually. So it gets to about minus 60 during the winter. I did play a few days after you've last seen the last stream. So my colony, my survivors, are continuing to work through a tornado that hit the base and destroyed one of our generators. So a tornado went through here, so you can see the path that it took. It went da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then it went out here, I think, and then dissipated. So it didn't kill anyone, but it did destroy a generator. In addition, I've built just a perimeter wall here. I'm trying to sort of shore it up and thicken it. And also, I've replaced the potatoes that were in this room here, and I'm trying to grow pine trees instead. Pretty slow growing, but hopefully it will give me access to wood, which I can then turn into chem fuel as a renewable source of drop pod fuel for going back to Morningwood, which is a camp to the south in the boreal forest. Thank you, Carney, then. Thank you. Right, okay. Thank you, Black Swamp, for subbing, and Lysander before that. Thank you. Right, anyway, so yeah, here are the survivors. I'll do some introductions later, but for now, we're just trying to, make it as best we can. I've moved some meat over here closer to Jen, our chef, our tribal girl chef. She's 25. She's currently working on providing some fine meals. I'm trying to stockpile a lot of them in the storeroom, because as you can see, we've got a lot of meat and potatoes from the recent Mega Sloth and Muffalo herds that were in the area. So we've managed to kill lots of animals, get their meat. Let's convert it into meals, which will stack in, stacks of 10, and then we can store them in the storeroom for later. Thank you, Friesen. Thank you very much, Friesen. Right, okay. Extreme break risk, Yellow. So Yellow, the husband, so he's the animal handler at the age of 59. He's feeling quite shit. He's going into the rec room to relax. His mood is so low due to a bug. He thinks his wife died. His wife's fine. His wife is right here. It was an error. There's been quite a few errors this playthrough. Due to a save file corruption, so I had to basically manually put everything back the way it was using the using the dev mode, and as a result there are lots of weird inconsistencies. Also, I'm noticing that dirt keeps getting trodden. Do we have a patch of dirt somewhere? I'll probably hang on. Let's put down some concrete. Yeah, maybe it's just because counts as dirt, so they're treading dirt everywhere. I also need to put some nice flooring in here. Right. What's the goal of the game? Survive as long as you can, bestly. But it's also a bit of a story game, in that it's an emergent story that evolves from having random events occur with a group of strangers who don't like each other, then, you know, having to survive in a difficult situation, and then becoming friends, and sometimes becoming more, sometimes marrying, and then, you know, one of them might get an infection and die, and then maybe the other one the surviving spouse turns to alcoholism. It's a big sort of adventure type thing. Drama. It's about intercolonist drama. Sorry, I'm just going to polish off this coffee. Hang on. Do the colonists like wooden rooms? I think it provides a beauty bonus. Actually, no, it doesn't seem to provide anything, unless I'm mistaken. Okay, so it doesn't provide any beauty. So see this number here? I can click on the whole room, and it will show me the beauty level of the tiles. So dirt there is -1. This work of art is 98. The wood is actually providing no beauty. I was going to put wooden tiles everywhere just because I like the look of wood, and it's kind of like a bit of a show-off thing. Like, hey, we've got wooden floors in an ice tundra, you know, where no trees grow. But thinking about it now, if tiles and smooth floors provide a higher beauty value, maybe I should go with that for the sake of their morale. As in, the higher the beauty value of the room, the more of a buff they get from being in that room. So, for example, the rec room here has a beauty value of 4.1. So, if I go to yellow, it says very impressive rec room for a 5 mood boost. And that's pretty much permanent. Every time it goes into the rec room, it will get restacked, really. Smooth stones and paved stones are the only ones that provide bonuses. Sure, Nagaloref. Paved stones it is then. We'll put down some paved limestone like we've done here. Maybe some carpets as well. We'll see. Yeah. Good morning, Cannon Fodder. Good morning. Right, okay, so the colony's gone to bed, so I'll just do a quick introduction. So it's 4th of summer, and it's midnight, so I'll go from right to left this time. So we have Bweep. Bweep is a 26-year-old actor who recently joined the colony. I think Bweep was chased in by some bandits from a nearby, crash-landed, his cryopod crash-landed nearby, and he ran in. He's still wearing the synth thread from the, from the glitter world that we came from. So, yeah, he's settling in. So he is an actor. He's quite depressive, quite abrasive, so he's going to be difficult to work with. He's also pretty good at crafting, so I've put him as my main smelter. We have Poppycock. Poppycock is a recent joiner, a former tribal, I believe, a cave tender, looking after the young. So she is a 22-year-old, and I've assigned her mostly to the doctoring duties of the colony. She also suffers from bloodlust, so she gets excited from seeing people in pain, which means she will be a capable soldier. So I've given her a gun. Thank you, Cypher. Thank you. Bitterritter is a 27-year-old woman. She was a rocket engineer before the colony sign up, the colonialism thing, the cryoship, and she's assigned to our construction. She's a very kind young lady, and people like her. She says kind things to people, although she's quite neurotic. In other words, she breaks easily. She's generally, people like her. Little Miss Hixie is a 19-year-old female. She is, she's a crafter main, isn't she? So she arrived at Morningwood, which is the camp to the south. She is quite capable at crafting, therefore I've assigned her to manufacture the components of the colony. She gets along quite well with Bitterritter. These two new colonists are friends, the two of them. Thank you, Go-Go Gadget Fap. Thank you. Right. Dragoner is a 37-year-old woman. She's supposed to be younger, but she's currently bugged out. She's trigger-happy and neurotic. She's one of the original 3. She landed with her cat Aesop. She's supposed to be handling the hydroponics, but as said, she's bugged out right now, so she can't really do anything. Vassal is the 31-year-old psychopath and lead crafter with a skill of 18. So he handles most of the construction of our weapons and clothing. We have major brain damage. He was a 17-year-old. He was 16. He's now 18. He is a scared child who can't really handle violence. He's generally afraid of everything. He is mainly our janitor. He lives in quite a nice room for a janitor, just so he'll shut the fuck up and stop whinging all the time. We have Mio. Mio was 17. She's a bit of a feisty young lady. She starts many fights with other colonists and has ended up ending them because she's a very capable melee fighter. However, in a recent brawl in the hallway that she started, to be fair, She had both of her eyes cut out. It was her versus 3 other colonists trying to subdue her and get her to calm the fuck down. And we don't know who did it, but in the scrum, someone cut her eyes out. She's blind. She can't see anything. Therefore, she is no longer a soldier, and she's been demoted to worker duties to operate the mines as best she can. At the age of 19, she's now permanently blind. We have Porter. Porter is a bodyguard. He doesn't really have many skills, to be fair. He mostly just hauls things around the colony. He's here mainly because he's a psychopath, so he's unaffected by the negative social aspects of certain elements of the colony, which makes him quite steadfast. He's a good friend of Kaz, actually. These two get along quite well. They're very stoic, very backbone of the colony kind of deal. And he's also a very capable fighter. So Porter is a warrior, first and foremost. Pretty much an enforcer of the colony. Shinderhands is a Navy scientist. She is 30 years old now. She doesn't like anybody. She doesn't like people. She doesn't get along with them. She mostly keeps to herself. She has a minigun. We have Yellow. Yellow is a 59-year-old man and the husband of Ryoma, the mathematician. Yellow handles the animals. He's quite frail, so he's pootling around the place quite slowly, but he's currently chopping up stone to make bricks. We have Jen. She is the 25-year-old tribal oracle and the chef of the colony. She's very naive, but quite sweet, and people tend to get along well with Jen. We have Ryoma. She's a 51-year-old, so she's a mathematician. She also handles the hydroponics base after the death of Space Mangoes, our previous farmer. She's also quite a capable doctor, although Poppycock has now taken over that role. So what else is she? So she is also a bit of a meth head, psychite. What is it? She's like cocaine. It's psychite. There's many different sources of psychite. It's a plant that we grow. So she has a small tolerance because I'm currently forcing her to drink sort of psychoid tea instead of hard drugs. I'm not manufacturing the hard drugs because she's going to overdose and we need her. But yeah, she's again quite capable, but is mostly just the hydroponics expert. And finally, we have Kaz. Kaz, I suppose, with the death of Seamuff, is now the de facto leader of the colony. She's 50 years old, a former soldier, the daughter of Zorium, one of the other 3 that arrived at the colony. Very capable, former soldier, demo expert, very stoic, very solid, and so Kaz is in control. This is Tundrafall. Yeah, so this is the colony. So together, we're trying our best to make it in this freezing cold biome, but it's actually quite warm. It's 3 degrees. Oh, Shinderhands has an extreme break for it, so she's quite upset by something. She's been seeing dead bodies that are lying around, and it's upsetting her. Yes, so these dead bodies from the previous raid that hit us recently. Sorry, we were just hit by a raid. They've dropped most of their equipment all over the floor. We need to get these bodies torched because Shinderhands is getting the willies. So let's turn on the furnace over here. Thank you, Maxim. Thank you very much. I'm just going to turn up audio just a bit. Right, so Porter, could you, have some food, Porter, and then I'd like you to handle those bodies. He's not phased, he's a psychopath, he doesn't give a shit. Hi there, Vandriel. What's that? You haven't played RimWorld in so long, caught one of the streams, and then you ended up playing nothing else. Yeah, it's quite absorbing, isn't it? Thank you, Maxim. Thank you, man. Okay, so Porter is off to haul. Yeah, so can you please go over to the crematorium, switch it on, and then start hauling bodies in? Sorry, did I say smelt the bodies? I meant to say cremate the bodies. Okay. Right. So, we need to get this exterior wall in. We need to get this secondary hydroponics bay going. I probably might grow some cash crop, maybe hops or something, and then make beer and sell the beer. Not sure. When I'm playing games and not streaming, do I sit there and narrate? Nah. Right. What's he doing? Hauling potatoes. No, can you... Okay, I see that this is the problem. I've got burning clothes ahead of burning corpses. Yeah, cremate corpses, please, Porter. And also, let's put a dumping zone next to the crematorium, and then have it as an important location to take corpses, human-like corpses. Okay, so dump human-like corpses, but not colonists. That way, hopefully, any surviving dogs that we have, and we don't have many, unfortunately, we're down to 3. Will assist in the hauling of the corpses back to that crematorium for easy disposal. Right. Why is that? Was this a room that we disassembled? Hang on. There's some tiles sitting right there. Oh yes, we've got this small room here where there's a big steel deposit beneath the ground. So we've got multiple drill heads that are exploiting it. Ooh, a chunk of spacecraft has been detected. A piece of the cryo ship, or another ship maybe. We can disassemble that for steel and components. We'll do that now while it's quite warm outside. As you can see, most of the thick snow has melted, and we can see the dirt and we can see everything beneath it. Well, the gravel, there's no dirt. Cool. Yeah, tell you what we could do. I mean, if I were to seal this in, then we could move the turret, so this wouldn't be as necessary anymore, as in a front gate with loads of turrets. We can move it down here or something. So I could always exploit this gravel. There's loads of gravel. We can use this to grow potatoes. I mean, they take forever to grow because it's gravel, but, you know. Could I feed the corpses to the dogs? Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Right. Thank you, Snitchmo. Thank you, Snitch. Ask the reason why I built such a huge north wall. What do you mean, this thing? It's not that huge. It's fairly standard, really. I was trying to surround the lake. The lake is kind of like a bit of an obstacle. I should really get to work and try to try to drain that, shouldn't I? So hang on, let's go to moisture pumps. Didn't I have a bunch of these before? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. I didn't restore them, I guess, with the corrupted save file. Yeah. Right, so it'll take a long time, but these will gradually start draining away the water. Let's do it here then. So one here. Yeah. Yeah, those will be connected. Okay, so this will start. I mean, it won't work on the deep water here, but it'll certainly work here. We can drain away all this water. Yes, unfortunately, Maximo has died. Yes. Sucks, Fur 3. Does the game simulate soil degradation? Nah. Maybe there's a mod that does it. God, if it did, you know, you'd be screwed. What are the benefits of subscribing besides just the emotes? Well, it's not really about the benefits, Best of Gold. As in, subscribing, insofar as streaming is concerned, is more a way of having a tip jar in the sense that I like this person, I want this person to continue doing this thing in lieu of any other real job that they might have otherwise, and therefore it's to support them. But that being said, I am a YouTuber first and not a streamer, so I consider my Twitch subs to be the same as patrons. Therefore, I give them all the behind-the-scenes stuff, all the updates for the YouTube videos, and early access to them. Best I can do. But yes, you shouldn't really think of subscribing on Twitch or even Patreon as like a, hey, what are the benefits that I can get? It's more, okay. It's more, I want to fund more of that content because I want to see more of that content. Right, Yellow, so Ryoma's husband, has gone berserk. Right, so he's going to start attacking anybody. He's going for the teenager, major brain damage. So we need to apprehend him, and we need to arrest him. So Vassal, go this way. Major, get out of the way. Porter, my enforcer, is here as well. Good. Yeah, good. They can apprehend him. Just make sure that Vassal drops the sword. Use your fists only. You don't want to kill him. Okay, here comes Yellow. Just arrest him and take him back to this room here. Right. Thank you, Redneck. Thank you. How do you escape? You've got to build a ship. Ryoma died. No, it's a bug. Thank you, that one Belgian. Thank you very much. Oh, careful. Careful. Right. Hold your fire, Porter. Can we get him? Right, so melee only. Thank you, a dog-like fish. Thank you. Right, careful. Melee him down. He's got a pain stopper. He's over. Yeah, he's a frail old man. It should be fine. Okay, his injuries are fine. Some light bruises, but he'll be okay. Vassal, pick up your sword. Porter, you continue your job. It's quite important. Could you please keep cremating? Major, the teenage boy, please take him to the infirmary. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Yellow's going to be flaky for a while he has that debuff. Thank you, Interstellar Fancy Man. Thank you. Right, where's Shinderhans, my Navy scientist? Here she is. Could I please... So people are repairing things after the attack. We need to actually work on this wall. We need to get this properly sealed, this side of the base properly sealed. So we had some tunnelers enter this section of the base here. Can't I just block the door? No, they ignore it. I can order the door locked, but the colonists won't listen to orders if they're berserk. Okay, right, so Yellow's in the infirmary. Where's Poppycock? Poppycock is currently researching. Could you please come and treat Yellow's injuries? Yep, use herbal medicine only. So we have a small storeroom here with some herbal meds. Okay. Hi there, Ignitu even. Hello there in Australia. Okay. So Poppycock is currently using some herbal medicine to tend to the bruises. Yeah, he's fine. Oh, okay, so one of the drills has been exhausted, so I'm going to have to build copies. Should I build a fresh copy? Leave it for now. I'd like them to work on this bit of steel, really. Bitter has a shield belt. She shouldn't have a shield belt. Oh, she has a shield belt. It's fine. She's not a combatant. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. I'm out of kibble. What are the dogs eating? They must be eating the dead. I am out of kibble. Make kibble. Jen should be making kibble. She's focusing on make kibble, Jen. There we go. She's got some more meat. Does she use rice for the kibble? Yes, she does. Good. Okay. 47 degrees in the infirmary. Good spot. Thank you very much. Didn't notice that. Yes, this is because there's a hydrothermal vent, so we're taking advantage of the natural heating. In which case, if it's a warm summer, let's start turning down the heat a bit. Drop the temperatures on all the heaters. I see. We also seem to be feeding the alpaca with kibble at the minute. They're supposed to be eating the flowers. Right. Let's disallow access to that. I guess that's where all the kibble's going. Hang on. Come on. Okay, no more kibble there. Place it in the rec room. I turned off the light? No, I turned off the heater. All good. Check the dog's active area. They didn't go outside the base to haul stuff. You're probably right. I think I locked them down after a raid. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I locked them down. Good point. I locked them down after a raid. So let's now unlock them. They can now move anywhere. Right. Bad weather. A dry thunderstorm. Okay. Weep and Kaz are currently working on making some stone blocks out of slate. Right, so where's Shinderhands? I told you to work on this wall. Oh, she did. She worked on that one. Work on that one. Where's Bitterritter? She's repairing. Yeah, keep working on building the defensive wall. Have I noticed that I have loads of Aussie viewers? Yes, indeed. It's around about that time, isn't it? So in the morning streams, there's lots of people over in the Pacific. And then in the evening streams, it's mostly America. That's not planned. That's just, well, that's just the nature of time zones. As in, I play a few games before I get on with work, and then I work. And then in the evening, I'm tired, and I just want to chill and had enough of editing. RimWorld is lame, gaining Chia Seed. Well, firstly, I question your taste, and secondly, there are plenty of streams on Twitch to cater to your needs, dude. Don't sit in this one and bitch. Kindly fuck off. Right, so Bitterritter's working on that. No, she's gone back to repair. Yeah, get these moisture pumps done. Okay. So yes, insofar as the latest YouTube thing is concerned, yeah, it's good. So yesterday was really boring because I had to sit down and watch through about 5 hours of footage that I did a bad job of nesting. Sorry, not nesting. A bad job of taking notes in order to know where the moments that I need are. So I had to rewatch all of it, and I couldn't just zone out. I had to pay attention for 5 hours. Ugh. So I was sitting there doing that, but that's mostly done. There's about 45 minutes of that left, which I need to do. And then when that's done, I'm going to start arranging the clips on a timeline, and then start, chopping and chopping and chopping until I get to that sort of pace that you're familiar with the bullshittery. Good to hear it, Skippy. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? RimWorld's good. Thank you, Derpenstins. Thank you. And thank you, Aria, for the compliments. Right, have we burnt all the bodies? No, there seems to be a couple more. There's quite a few just bits and pieces lying around. We'll try and get them into this random storeroom. Okay. So without the snow, we can now move quickly over this pathway, which is nice. You played RimWorld all day yesterday, says Nikachu, and the game just constantly fucks you over. Raid, followed by muscle bugs, followed by plague, followed by gutworm, followed by another raid, followed by death. I know, it's great, isn't it? It's fantastic. It's all drama. Do I still get that thing where my voice record sounds weird? Oh, my recorded voice sounds weird. Nah, it still sounds weird. It always does. Right, okay, so what are people doing? So it's 10 in the evening, so everyone's winding down. We are getting through a lot of food. Well, I suppose the meals are here, aren't they? But even still, we get through a lot of food. I mean, it's not... Yeah, Jen almost... She can barely keep up. Okay. Where do you get the slate from on the Tundra map? Well, there's quite a few slate. Like, we've demolished this. This was all made of slate. This was made of slate. There are rocky outcrops around. This was slate. Did we mine that? We must have done. Plus, you can trade it. Oh, a polar bear. Okay, that needs to get hunted. Shindahans, major break risk. Yeah, Shindahans are struggling. Have I considered a RimWorld bullshittery? Wrong type of game. Wrong type of game indeed. Doesn't really work. This is a drama type game. It's not like a haha funny moments. It's like, oh god, we don't have enough food and we have to start eating our own dead. Kind of thing. Right. Any interest in a new game that Frostpunk released? No, I don't care, Prattle. Talk is cheap when it comes to game development. If a game is decent, then I'll look into it. If a game is just released or pre-released or whatever, I do not care. Thank you, Right Hood. Thank you. What's Kaz doing? Retrieving more stone. Yep, if a game is good and then down the grapevine I hear it's good, then I'll look into it. Until then, don't give a shit. Talk is very cheap. Okay, Porter's still hauling stuff. Go to bed, dude. You've been working all day. Okay. Right, so everyone's going to bed. Right then. Have I tried the tribal start? Yes, I've tried it once, but I don't like it as much as the colonist start. I prefer the colonist start. Just narratively speaking. Okay. Right, so yellow can now walk again. We put a pain stopper in his head, by the way, so he can't actually feel pain. Just to try and relieve him of, you know, his bad back and his frailty, which is causing him pain. Is the second colony totally abandoned? What, this one? Well, it's not really a colony. It's just a farming camp. But I couldn't go back there because I had insufficient chem fuel to make the journey multiple times. Chem fuel's deteriorating there. So I didn't want to send people. Well, I didn't have the resources to send people. No, I'll go back when we have the chem fuel, which is why we're growing pine trees very slowly. I need to look around and see if there's additional. So I'm like, oh shit! I left the mineral detector on. Need to look and see if there's any more chem fuel deposits. I imagine there'll be plenty. This is probably chem fuel. Hang on. Yeah, just build more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is chem fuel. So let's build that there. Build that there. So chem fuel, we need to power the drop pods here, which is how we get around. About 150 chem fuel per launch, maximum distance to 150 tiles. Somebody turn off the mineral scanner when we're not using it. Right. So it's 6 in the morning, the colony's waking up. Major brain damage to the teenager is the first to awake. A chunk of spacecraft went through re-entry and is just to the north there. I would like to eliminate that bear before it becomes a problem. The trouble is the bear has nothing to eat, you see. So when it gets super hungry, it's going to start looking for food and it's going to come find us. So we need to eliminate it before it causes a problem. Also, we need to make sure that we've got a stack of... We don't actually have any mortar shells available. Do we have sufficient... Okay, we've got a bit of chem fuel. Please re-enable... Hang on. Where is it? High explosive shells. Re-enable the manufacture of them. Oh, wait, there's a charge rifle being worked on by Vassal. That's fine. He'll do that first. So Vassal, where is he? Need to make sure he stays on that. He's over here. He's making a charge rifle. Good. Oh, a meteorite has been detected going through re-entry. Oh, is that it there? It's already landed. A slate meteorite. Sweet. We'll mine that as well. Okay. What's that, Nipples? The bullshittery videos have helped you bond with your brother. Good. Good to hear it. Good to hear it indeed. Glad you like them. Yes, indeed. I shall endeavour to provide more. When I'll stop when I'm stopped being lazy and playing RimWorld. Will I play DayZ? The time of DayZ is kind of over, Nico. Not like in a defeatist kind of way. I kind of mean like we played it for a long time. We had our fun. Lots of fun. Hell yeah. But it's kind of like gaming goes through trends, and the trouble is DayZ in particular is a type of game that's very vulnerable to trends changing. The thing is with DayZ is that in order to make it work, you need an audience who are not familiar with it. That's one of the core ingredients of the DayZ experience. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Long story short, the whole sort of, are you friendly? Yeah, I'm friendly. You know, the whole pointing guns and standoff. It only works for a short amount of time, because after a certain amount of time, you get jaded to it and you just shoot on sight. Because obviously that's how you survive. Shoot on sight first, ask questions later. A dead player is no threat to you. And of course, people gather guns, they want to use those guns eventually. So before you know it, an entire server population shoots on sight, and what is DayZ stops existing, unfortunately. Because then it just becomes a deathmatch, which is something that DayZ never was. So most of the population, well, most of the people who are going to play DayZ have already played it, and they've gone through that cycle, and now it's just a deathmatch. Right, sorry, I'm very worried about that polar bear. We need to eliminate that now. Porter, bring your sniper rifle. Who else has a sniper? Vassal has a sword. I think Poppycock has a sniper. I'd like you two to just eliminate the polar bear before it causes a problem. Who else is around? Shinderhands, bring your minigun as well. You never know. Okay. What do I think of YouTubers having an editor to help them out make videos? To each their own. To each their own. I'm in no place to second guess anybody else's creative method if it works for them. I don't hire another editor not through some moral thing like YouTubers should work solo. No, it's just because I fear that my particular type of editing is particularly vulnerable to multiple editors being introduced. Well, in that it's comic moments, well, it's individual moments being selected through the lens of one person's sense of humor. Add more people, you change the lenses, you change the formula. Comedy's like that, I guess. Right, cargo pods. Oh, that's over at Morningwood. Oh, 53 artillery shells. What a haul. Damn it, that might actually be... Nah. It might be worth... That's worth retrieving. We can send a pod. We can send a pod with sufficient steel. That's worth retrieving. Hang on, so how much is 53? Oh, man. All that ammo. Can't let that go to waste. Right. Hang on. So how much does it actually cost? Right, 80 steel, 80 to 80. 80 a piece? Alright, okay. And then how many components? 4 components. Right. So, how much would that actually be? Steel, where's steel? There's steel. So I've put in 160, and then 4 components. So I'm trying to load up, see how much it would actually weigh to load up all of the components to build a pod launcher on the other side. Am I being dense? Where are the components? I think I'm being dense. I wish you could search this, like have a search window. There, no. Unfinished component. Do we not have any components? Are there components on site? Hang on, so if I sent that steel, and then I sent someone to haul... Okay, there's just enough room for major brain damage. Hang on. So there is steel on site. And there are components on site. Artillery shells are heavy. Sure, but we would only need the steel. We got the... okay. I'm going to send some... I think I'll send Porter. I'll send somebody capable in a fight just in case I get in trouble. Right. So I might need to send a couple of pods. Right. That's fine though. So let's load up some steel and send that. So load up... Yeah, so just send a pod ahead with lots of steel. Okay, so send Send about 220-ish, just in case. And then what else can we send? We're going to be sending over some slate blocks anyway, so fill up the remainder with slate. Cool. We'll send one pod first. Right, okay. So, let's just eliminate this polar bear before it causes issues. Right, so yeah, for the unfamiliar, basically my not nearby, the boreal forest to the south, which is a farming camp that I've set up. Some artillery shells have landed there from the cryo ship above, or from maybe from other ship. It's not sure. And I'd like to retrieve them because they're useful. Very well done. We got it. Shindahan's go and finish it off and then drag it in for dinner. You two stand down. Right. So it's quite urgent that we destroy polar bears. The lack of food source on the ice sheet means that they'll go for us. They'll eat us. Yes, indeed, Mr. Doctor, Professor Patrick. Yes. Poor polar bear. It's an apex predator. Oh, for Christ's sake, Shindans. How hard is it to fucking hit a polar bear that's stationary? There we go. Haul it in. There we go. Bring it in. Sweet. Right. Okay, so the dogs are assisting by loading up the pod. Right. Well, I'll send Porter. Give him a weapon that's slightly more close range, just in case he gets jumped by something. How's that charge rifle? Still needs a lot of time from Vassal. Could give him a minigun. Oh, we'll give him a superior assault rifle. Porter, go get that. Right. Why is there no more Morrowind? Oh, I'm just not in the mood to play it right now. I'll play whatever I fancy. There's no plan. Cool. Bitteritter's working on that secondary perimeter wall. I might want my crafter to stop crafting shells. That's a good idea. Thank you very much, Daryl. Yep. 3 people have major break risks. Shindahan's, she's joy deprived, Bitteritter and Porter. What's wrong with Bitteritter? Ugly environment and she lives in a mediocre barracks. Yeah, I need to get an additional bedroom. Oh, they're already sleeping in these rooms. Okay, they've already occupied. Really? They've chosen those rooms over the other ones? How weird. Never mind. Let's get some furniture in there for them. We got a table made out of limestone. There and there. A stool. Wait, didn't mean to put a stool there. That's an error. Put down a end table next to the bed. Some armchairs. We'll make them out of muffalo leather. Put down a dresser made out of limestone. Put it there. And then we'll go and retrieve a couple of works of art. Awful and shoddy. Oh dear. Does it debuff the room? I'll have a look in a minute, I guess. If it debuffs the room, I'll just bin it. Or sell it, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so just expand the bedrooms. There's a single wall here which could be a problem. That could bleed the heat out. Deep drill resources exhausted, so we need to build another one. Thank you, Stabbies. Thank you very much, Stabbies. Most kind of you. And hi there, Stabbies viewers. Right now, we're just trying to expedite a drop pod mission to the south to a boreal forest to retrieve some shells that landed. Okay. Not at all, Nipples, not at all. It's there for you to do as you please. Okay, Kaz is also... Yeah. Just go chill, Kaz. Okay. There was a negative to beauty on those. Alright, well, we'll have a look once they're deployed. Oh, yes, I built this small store. Yeah, so this was... no, we might as well put a... Yeah, hang on, we'll put a secondary entrance here. We'll put 2 entrances to the base, and inside we'll put 2 plasteel turrets on permanent activation. So this will be a side entrance, and If anyone breaches that door, there'll be 2 turrets to engage. Like so. And then do we have any, like a deadfall trap? Yeah, we can put a deadfall trap. 2 of them. There and there. And then the colonists will go back and forth and they won't trip the traps. Hopefully. Okay. Does this game get overwhelming with so many people? Nah, they're all doing their own. I don't have to order them around. They do their own thing. I just need to set up their 2 or 3 tasks, specific tasks, and try to make sure that everything works out. Okay, right, so it's 8 in the evening, so everyone's winding down, be it in the rec room. You've got Yellow, the animal handler, major brain damage to the teenager, and Jen, the cook, chilling in the rec room. Mio, the blind miner, she's getting some food. Thank you, Kaltos and King Shizor. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, everybody's just... Dragon, why are you wearing that? Oh yeah, you are a warrior. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it seems that Shinderhans has gone round, so she's walking around in a psychotic state. So she's having a sad wander. She's very joy deprived. Why didn't you go relax then? You've got joy time allocated to you. Can I get her new eyes? Yes, maybe, possibly. If we trade for them from an exotic goods trader. They're expensive though. They are expensive. And we are stuck in the at the arse end of nowhere. Okay. The trees are growing very slowly in the gravel. Very slowly indeed. Right. You're kind of missing cyanide? Well, go see him then. Don't know why you're sitting in my stream looking for cyanide. He's not going to be here, is he? Right. Kaz is going on into rest. Some guns are sitting out in the open. They'll be good to retrieve, actually. People are going to go to bed. Before you do... good if Porter could take that good machine gun, actually. 99% and good. Weep, can you haul that? Who can haul it? Nobody can haul it? Little Miss Hixie? Yeah, haul that in. It's taking snow damage if we leave it in the open. Thank you, Juminator. Thank you. Cool. So this double wall, yeah, this will be useful for both defense and insulation. And yeah, we'll be able to set up some additional storerooms and shit in here. Dead Space 3 was Psy. Isn't that quite shit though? I heard Dead Space 3 was really bad. It's like they made like a horror game multiplayer and it just doesn't work. Apparently it completely sucks. In the same way that they made Fear multiplayer. And it completely defeats the point. The thing becomes completely not scary if you got a friend teabagging it. Okay, what's this? Oh! Wow! Chem fuel? Landing on the tundra? Gorgeous! Yes! We'll have that. Okay. He streams twice a day. He's a streamer, said Death Tag Kitty. Okay, so if a person streams for maximum 4 hours a day and then they go away and they edit for 8 hours, that makes him a streamer? I can assure you that if I if you watch me edit 8 hours a day, you wouldn't say that. You'd think otherwise. Also, you're an idiot. Right, okay. Everyone's gone to bed apart from Shinderhans, who's wandering around outside. What's the dog doing? She just flopped on the sofa sleeping. Right. Because this is not a job, Tarmok. This is not my employment. This is just me fucking around. I'm very keen. Sorry, no, you point out why am I getting so angsty about it? Yeah, this is not my job. I'm not working right now. I do not give a shit. I'm just chilling. If I ever made fucking playing games a job, I'd go mental. God. You just suck all the fun out of it. This is me just relaxing. No, I don't give a fuck. What's chem fuel? So chem fuel, Eldon, is the fuel that you need the drop pods. So well, it does a few things. You can power the base with it with generators, or you can launch drop pods and land them, both to attack enemy settlements, which we haven't actually done. We should really get around to trying, shouldn't we? There's a couple of little encampments here, outposts. We get rewards for doing so. A mega screen television over here. In fact, maybe we should plan to do that. How? Hang on. Well, let's focus on getting the shells first. I mean, we should like perform a raid with our own guys. Okay. So Vassal's working on another charge rifle. So what's Porter doing? Porter, are you? You get some food. So we need to go and get those shells before they degrade. How's the weather down south? Pretty nice, but even still, we shouldn't leave the shells out for ages. Right, Porter, please continue loading the pod. Hi there, Jawmonger. Hello. Right, so he's retrieving some steel. Get it in the pod, launch it south, and then we'll launch you and maybe some food. How much food do we have? Not much. Well, sorry, not much in terms of like ready food. Okay. Also, could you please? He's still holding the steel. He'll need a decent machine gun, relatively close range in case he fights some predator. Major break. No, we're all right. What happened to that machine gun? Oh, it must have gone. Ah, I see. They're going to this storeroom. Whoa! What was that? Cargo pods nearby. Oh no, all the way up there. Alpaca wool. Nice, alpaca wool. Wow, we're getting very lucky on the drops, insofar as orbital drops. Yeah, haul that shit in. Jesus. Haul it all in. Okay. Is the game easy to get into? No. Right, hang on. Porter. There we go. Bring that steel. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. God damn it. Stand down, go. Oh. Alright, no, he wants to haul. He wants to haul in. Okay. Cool. What's that? Breakdown of the assembly bench. Ugh. Do we need components to fix the component assembly bench? We got 2 components. Oh, we might be alright. We might get away with it. Bitterritter, make sure we replace it urgently. Use the components that we've got to replace the component assembly bench. Components. Okay. Good. The transport pod is ready. So this one just contains steel and slate. Right, so the boreal forest to the south is here. Right, here we go. So I'm going to launch the steel. There we go. Right, so that one's gone. We'll build a replacement in the meantime. Now, we'll do it tomorrow morning because it's already 6 in the evening. We'll let Porter rest, get some food. Porter just tried to flirt with Dragoner. Ah. Was wooed by Porter. Dragoner rejected the advance. Porter attempted to woo. Rebuffed by Dragoner. But he's a psychopath. He doesn't care about social stuff. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. Strange. Porter just tried to flirt with Dragoner. Ah. Okay. I mean, he was shot down, but still. What's Shinton's doing? Go get some food. Oh, you got food on you. Right. Okay. Before Porter goes to... Yeah, he's playing chess. Yeah, just relax for a bit. Play chess before your mission. Playing billiards. Oh, a chunk of spacecraft has landed. Lots of random pieces of debris. Pretty good. Okay, so before you go to bed, Porter, please move to the secondary storeroom in B Wing and retrieve that good light machine gun. And Kaz is now picking out on food because Kaz is too warm. Really? You're too warm? Well, you're wearing a lot of alpaca wool. I suppose it is a bit warm. Okay. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly for the compliments. A Way Out. I'm afraid that's made by Electronic Arts, Yash, so I'd rather not. Is a sociopath the one that doesn't care about relationships? No, it's a psychopath. There is no sociopath in RimWorld, as far as I know. In fact, I think in real life there's no such thing as a sociopath, at least according to professionals. It's just a word. Or something, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Right. Inspiration. Major brain damage has been inspired. The surgery failure chance for the next surgery performed by him will be 10 times smaller. The inspiration will end after 8 days or when surgery is performed. Ooh. We don't really have any surgery that needs to be done, though. We don't have any bionic limbs or artificial ones or anything. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Not made by, but they're published by, so EA takes a slice. So no thank you. I'm not saying the game's shit. I'm sure the game's great. I'm just trying to be a sensible consumer. That's all. Just trying to be smart with my money. And not give it to people who will use it against us as consumers. Right. Yep, just try not to let your money just be used against, used against you as a weapon. Right. Oh, cool. Vassal has almost finished the charge rifle. Extreme break risk, still Shinderhan's. Really? What's so bad? I know you're quite depressive. She's a depressive individual. She's volatile. On a hair trigger all the time, which means her mental break threshold is very low. So her current mood... I mean, even still, why are you so joy deprived? Go and relax. Look. Hang on, you're on the same roster. Fine, I'm going to change her roster. Right, Shinderhan's, you're to spend less time working and more time... I want her to... I know, yes, people say do let her do anything. No, I want her to focus on joyous activities within that time. Right. Does she get pleasure from watching that piece of art? She does, good. So it's clear that Shinderhan's need special privileges. Okay. Right, so it's already 9 in the morning. Has Porter eaten? He's refueling that pod launcher. Yep. He's good. Right, so let's send him off. So I want to launch Porter. Take a bit of food with you, Porter. What food do you have? Take a few meals. Oh, good. Yeah, take a few packaged survival meals. Take 5 of them. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. Yep. Cool, there we go. He's in. Right, launch group. And then go to... Yep, so here we are. He's off. Right, so Porter, the psychopath, and my main enforcer, has just been sent via, on a ballistic trajectory up into the low atmosphere, and then he's going to fall, and the chem fuel is going to be used to slow the pod down, and he'll arrive at Morningwood, which is my sort of summer camp, as it were, for growing crops in this nice, rich, fertile soil. It's a bit, well, it's in ruins at the minute. Raiders came through and pillaged it. Right, you're here? I just realised something. You can actually build, right? Yeah, you can. I didn't check that. Right. So can you please start work on... So yeah, repair the pod launcher. Focus on that first. The components are nearby. Yeah, just get the pod launcher going. And then he's going to go off and retrieve the shells and bring them back. You'll launch them. What's he doing? Skill... Oh, no! It requires a skills tree. I didn't know... Ah! Fucking hell. God, now I've got to send somebody else. Oh, fuck ass. Kaz has got to go. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, hang on. Kaz, you got to go. I wasted all that fuel. Alright, Kaz, off you go. Just take a bunch of slate with you. I are thick. I are thick. Right. In which case, Porter, yeah, don't fuck around with that. Just go get the shells. Bring them back. Yeah, they're over there. Haul them in. Right, I'm stupid. We do have enough chem fuel, right? Maybe. Hopefully. Might need more steel. Might need more drop pot. Yeah, we'll see. But we've got steel that we can mine, and Kaz is a miner. The components might be an issue. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, at the same time, there should be components that we can mine on site. But I don't want to stick around here for ages. That's the problem. We can get all of the resources that we need here. But for how... you know, I don't want to stay here for fucking ages. And have our gonads out in the wind for any bandit to come along and punch. Right. God of Marmot says the creators of A Way Out have made it very clear that EA aren't getting a single dollar from it. A, that's quite funny, God of Marmot, the fact that they have to specify that. And B, I don't buy that for a moment. Yeah, I don't buy that. It doesn't sound true at all. If EA have got their dirty paws on it. No, I don't buy that. That's bullshit. Calling it now, that's bullshit. Someone's lying. Right. Oh, is Kaz in the pod? Kaz is ready for launch. Alright, sweet. Let's go. Yes, it is. I believe it's Edberg's birthday. Or it might have been yesterday. I'm not sure. Right, off we go. Right, so Kaz is now on his way. No Battlefield 4 bullshit really. Oh, God, I hated Battlefield 4. And I'm a huge Battlefield fan. I hated Battlefield 4. God. It's still just... Oh, just makes me irrationally angry what they've done to the Battlefield series. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Right, okay. So Kaz is here. So start working on the pod launcher. Use that door when there's a... I don't get it while she's using the door. She should walk around it. Right. Sweet. Okay. So let's get that built. Porter's coming with the shells. She's taking them all the way over there. Put them here. That's still roofed off as far as I know. So manufactured, and then go mortar shells. And then go to the storeroom here. Wait, where are you taking those? What? Oh, there's another. Oh. Yeah. No. Porter. Where are you taking those? Oh, that tiny little... Oh, I see. Right, I ordered mortar shells to be taken there because there was a mortar there once. Right. Okay. Where's Kaz going? Kaz is going to get components down here. Oh, of course, there was a stack that landed earlier. Sweet. It was from a drop pod thing. Right. Awesome. That works. While we're here, I wonder if we can quickly stash the wood just inside this roofed off bit. Yeah. And then not here. Why you got a few minutes there, Porter? Yeah, no, haul the wood. Because the wood is decaying, you see. And the wood's going to be quite useful. Right. Yeah, God of Marmot. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like an arsehole. I don't buy it. I just don't believe it. You're speaking... maybe it is true, but this EA just lies all the goddamn time. This sounds exactly like something that EA would say that would turn out to be a lie. And then everyone's supposed to act shocked, like, oh my god, EA lied! Like, yeah, obviously, yeah, it's EA. No, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. Calling bollocks. Oh, a bulk trade ship has been detected. Okay, so little Miss Hixie, the 19-year-old space refugee, she's working on her social skill. Oh, wow, she's quite good at it now. She's 10, level 10. So please go and communicate with the bulk goods trader in orbit. Right. There we go. Okay. So what have we got? So what have they got? So the bulk goods trader is normally the most useful one because we can sell a lot of, just a lot of random crap. So right, start selling these clothes. So the D icon here indicates that they were worn by a dead person. And that the colonists get a bit icky when wearing these because obviously somebody died in it. And it's probably soaked in their blood. So let's sell these, get them out of our storerooms. Okay. Alpaca wool jackets, tribal wear, get rid of that. Get rid of the parkas. Eyeballs. Yeah, they got eyeballs? Sweet, we'll have a look. The question is whether or not we can afford it. Oh, okay, sell these works of art. Okay, so they'll give us 622 silver for all of this. I'll sell that Thrumbo fur hat, nobody's going to wear that. Sell these 2 wool hats. They're on the cusp of being tattered. As in, when they get below 50%, they have a debuff called tattered. Goat hide pants. Oh no, alpaca wool jacket. Keep that. That could prove useful. Right, what have they got? Oh, we've got lots of leather that we can sell of different types. Right, so purchase their medicine. Actually, do we really... We don't super need that. We've got our own medicine that we're growing. Zephyrium. I will buy their components. They've got 16 of them. We've got quite a bit of neutroamine. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of neutroamine. EA said they've learnt the lesson before. Talk is cheap, Cthulhu. Talk is cheap. They've got to demonstrate it. I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to sound like a prick. I don't know why people are trusting anything they're saying. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right, hang on. Pickles the cat bouncer. No. Hang on. They've got. How many have they got? They've got a single husky female. Don't we have a husky male? They've got quite a few huskies. Oh god, they've got loads of huskies. Okay. And the alpaca we have are quite valuable. Well, 100. Let's sell some alpaca. Sell the surplus alpaca. We don't need this many. It's just a steady source of wool. We don't. They're sort of breeding out of control. So hang on. So we got some males. We don't really need these 2 young males because we've already got a breeding male. So hang on. So sell s'mores, and then we'll keep 2. No wait, maybe keep 2. Something bad could happen to a different male. Okay, sell a couple of the alpaca. There's another female. Oh, it's a very young female alpaca. Okay. Right. Yeah, let's pick up an additional breeding pair of huskies. So we've already got 1 7-year-old male. So let's pick up. Go for a younger female. A 4-year-old female. Oh, that's quite expensive. Okay, just 1 4-year-old female. We're going to keep the female indoors. Keep the female indoors because her puppies will be valuable. Okay. Sweet. I don't think they have any eyes, do they? They don't have it. Yeah, it'll be the exotic goods traders that sell those. So I'm just going to accept this trade. There we go. Just so I can clear the board. Okay, hang on. There it comes. So there we go. We've got the female. Magnolia is her name. Right, Magnolia, welcome aboard. You're going to be just stay indoors. We'll train you. We just want to keep you safe. You and the puppies. We need to keep you safe. Because the thing is with dogs is that you can train them to haul. And in exchange for kibble, you basically get a free... Well, not a free, but you get a hauler that will drag things around, freeing up your colonists for more important things. So hang on. So... what am I doing? So Magnolia, so that's a husky, and Naoki, the male. Let's restrict both of you for now, please, just to keep you safe, because we need a breeding pair. Take care, Neko. Have a good one. Are the solar panels indoors? Nah, it's a courtyard. They're outdoors. Right. So hang on, Little Miss Hixie, can you go back to the comm unit? Right. What else could we? So they've got quite a bit of silver. So let's sell snow hair leather, thrumbo fur. No, we could hang on to that. We could make something out of the thrumbo fur. Polar bear skin, loads of muffalo leather and mega sloth leather. We'll use that for furniture mostly, but let's sell about 400 of it. Whoops. Okay. Why is that flickering? You seeing that flickering? Ugh, weird. Okay. Sell some muffalo. Yeah, we don't need all of this. Labrador fur, husky fur. Sell the beaver skin, the Arctic wolf skin, and the alpaca hide. 125 of it. Okay. So I'll keep a little bit for the sake of manufacturing furniture. Yeah, glitches, weird. This playthrough has been very buggy. Very, very buggy. Keep the cloth because I need it to make packaging for medicine. Why do I... They have no eyes to sell. They're rare. Kid Cosmo. They are rare indeed. Like, exotic goods traders might have one. Maybe. Could purchase some wood. How much is it? Fairly cheap. Let's leave it for now. I mean, let's get as much silver as we can. Hang on. So, do we have anything else that we can sell? Ah, it's fine. Cool. There we go. Is that silver? Ta-da! Silver. Fantastic. And components. And we've emptied much of the storeroom. Oh, a herd migration of elephants. Really? Wow. Herd... Okay. Elephants? That could be very useful. Elephants on the ice sheet? What's that about? Where do they come from? Weird. Are they... Do they have hypothermia? Or they will... Well, I suppose it's the summer, isn't it? It's 4 degrees. Weird. Okay. So... The trouble is with the elephants is that if they go berserk, and they probably will, we have to run indoors, and then we'll have a manhunter pack on us. But that's not too bad. If we can just contain... Yeah, stay inside, keep the turrets off. At the same time, we can't seal the courtyard fully. And most people will lose access to their bedrooms. Bugger. Okay, hang on. I mean, should I go for it? At the same time, we've got lots of food. Do we really give a shit about elephants? I don't want to lock the base down because we're building it up. So basically, the problem is if I fire on the elephants, they'll go manhunter. We can't fire on them with mortars because we have no shells. That's why we sent Kaz and Porter to retrieve them. No, I don't think it's worth it, guys. Honestly, we'll just lock the base down for ages. We've got lots of food. We've got so much food. And we've got hydroponics bay. Oh, I'm going to leave it. It's not worth it. Like, we'll be locked down for days. Like, unable to build the wall or build the secondary hydroponics. We'll be sealed inside the base for days. It's not worth it. Like, if we were low on food, yeah, but we're not. We've got loads of food. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing the productivity of the base for, like, half of summer. Or, you know. Right, anyway, so Porter... So, good. So, it's operational to get it fueled. So, this is the pod launcher. There we go. Tame one? Nah. Right, so... Oh, good. So Porter can actually work on that. Good. Thank you, Hedge Pig Matt. Oh, no, he can't. Bugger. Thank you, Hedge Pig. Thank you. Right. Buy Luciferium? Nah. All the other shells? Yeah. Oh, good point. Yes, sorry. No, Neville, you're right. There are more. Go get them. Right, so Kaz, yeah, work on that pod. We'll send the shells over, and then we'll go back home. Okay. Nice way to get your base out of lockdown is use the outer walls of the corridor, build the path in between there. Use the... Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like have an internal thing. Yeah, but we haven't done that, and it'll take days to do that. So, insofar as this migration is concerned, that's... Yeah, not right now. Thank you, THT. Thank you, THT. Did they drop tusks? Yes, they do, sometimes. So I suppose, yes, they're valuable in that regard, but ain't worth it. I'm not locking down the base for days. Thank you, Chappie. Thank you very much, Chappie. There's loads of shit we need to do. We've got to build this wall. We've got to get the steel in. We've got to build more bricks. We've got to get these artillery shells. Yeah, this ain't worth it. Have I considered playing Worms Reloaded with the ZF Wankers? Yeah. But, yeah, if they fancy it. Thank you, Tack. There's no plan. We're just playing whatever we want. Okay, hang on. Right, put that there. Wait, is there... Get rid of the wood here. Put the wood there instead. Get it under a roof. Just kill a few so it won't trigger the manhunting. No, it's a random chance, Wilhelm. I'm not doing it. I ain't risking it. No way. Not worth it. Payoff is not worth it. Cool. Pod's ready. So, how much does he take? So if I... oh, cool. So, sweet. So we can pretty much load all of the shells in the first pod. So when Porter gets back... Excellent. Kaz, can you hook now? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. Oh yeah, that was someone we tried to save. meteorite has been detected. Landing in... Oh, wow. Really? Really? A steel meteorite right in the courtyard of Morningwood. Bloody hell. Yeah. Thank you, Randy, for this generous bounty. Sweet. Alright. Okay, and while you're there, Kaz... Hang on. Might as well, yeah, bring that down and make a proper wall out of slate that we brought with us. Okay. How long will I be streaming for? I need to wrap up soon, don't I? What's the time? So about another half an hour. Okay. What's Porter doing? Visiting that grave. Could you... Sorry, we've got more important things to do. Okay. Get that fueled. Oh dear, Yellow's gone berserk again because of that debuff. How long until it ends? 2 days until it ends. Apprehend him again, send him back to the infirmary again. Rinse, repeat. Where's Vassal? He's currently forged... Oh, hang on, did he finish? He did! Oh wow, he made an excellent charge rifle. Brilliant. Well done him. Okay, Vassal, move over here, please. Mio as well. Poppycock as well. And look, we've got the moisture pumps ready. Right, they'll need to apprehend Yellow. Here he comes. Okay, Mio, drop your Thrumbo Horn, which is your melee weapon. Poppycock, you to hold fire. Right, please, melee Yellow. So the animal handler has gone berserk through grief. Okay, melee attack, Yellow. Should be straightforward. There we go. He's been downed. Retrieve your weapons. Very good. And take him to the infirmary. Right. Looking good. So yeah, these moisture pumps are now operational. So in 8 days, a single tile will expand out here. Then another 8 days here. And then it gradually will drain the water and let us build rooms and put down floors and etc. Okay. Pod has a roof over it. Probably. Doesn't matter. What, here? Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Good, we've got the shells. Okay, they're gone to bed. Oh, there are beavers here. Oh yes. We need to eliminate those. They're eating the trees. Ah, yes, while we're here, we might as well do that then. So hang on a second. Porter, you're a hunter, are you not? Work, roster, Porter, focus on... Yeah, while Porter's here, he can go off and hunt. Bulk goods trader. Oh wow, another one. Holy shit, we're getting very lucky. Randy smiles upon us. Randy's the AI director thing. There are still some shells? I believe there are, yes. Okay. And an excellent charge rifle. Brilliant. Oh yes, the charge rifle has an engraving, so it does. This weapon is engraved with an artwork of a teacher playing poker with a group of gunsmiths. The scene takes place inside an encampment built near a cliff, which, while almost every shape in the image seems to be rectangular. Honestly, I don't like that. I mean, I get it. I get, you know, the whole random... Take a bunch of random sentences and string them together. But it would be nicer if you could perhaps type it out yourself. Like, here's the engraving, here's what it says. You know, especially on the funeral, like, sarcophaguses. Like, this person is this person, they died doing this. May they rest in peace. Yeah, these just seem way too slapdash. Okay. Okay, Kaz is mining. Kaz, could you... Is there enough room in the pod for... Hang on. 42. That's because we have 40... No, we have 50. Oh, you can load 50. Oh, I see, we can't load them all. Right. Load the maximum we can manage then. Hang on. Yeah. 42. Alright. Load 42 of them. Then deploy. Okay, Porter is off hunting a beaver. Using an MG. That works. I wonder how many there are left to hunt. There were about 5 when we got here. Kaz, can you load? Oh no, wait, only Porter can do that. Shit! Damn, the trader left comms range. That was fast. It was only there for a tiny amount of time. Oh well. Right, Porter, go load the thing. I was expecting the traders to be there for longer. I was just going to do this and go back. Oh well. Thank you, Bestie Gold. Thank you, Bestie Gold. What's over there? What are you doing? Oh, I see. There they are. They're down there. Really? They've gone through all the... Oh, wow, they have. Look, they've completely cleared it. Yeah, this is why the beaver events are so bad. They've just totally... they've taken out this entire forest. That's rubbish. Yeah, they're just going tree by tree, destroying it. Alright, this is probably... Yeah, just eliminate that before they do any more damage. Such a pain in the arse. Then you got to sow the damn forest again. Right, wipe them out. Like 5 beavers did this. Okay. The second... Oh, was it the second trader? My mistake. Yeah, I did think it was a bit... Yeah, there we go. My bad. Yeah, the beaver event is always a bit... Then you have to drop what you're doing immediately and go and deal with it. Right, cool. So this second trader then, what do they have? So I will purchase their components. They've got quite a bit of silver. Right. They've got some steel. Nah. Beer, wood, yayo. I dare not purchase that, otherwise Rioma's going to go on a drugs binge. More dogs? No need to buy them. They breed them. As in, dogs do what dogs do, and before you know it, you've got puppies. Thank you, Ammo. Thank you very much, Ammo. So, 21 components. Lots of dogs. Well, these are ones that we own. We can sell them. Oh, God, not terriers. Chickens? Ugh. Chickens. Should we get chickens? Feeding chickens, though, is a fucking pain. Nah. Should we? Nah. Chickens... Well, we have to feed them manually because we're on an ice sheet. We don't have the soil for them to go and peck grass. It's not worth it. Right, we'll just take the components. And maybe a few meds. Yeah, there we go. Like, if they had lots and lots of grass, then yeah, sure, but... Come on. There we go. Right, stand down. Okay. Leave it. Deprioritize hunting. Go get the explosive shells and haul them in. That's gold. Sweet. Who needs rescue? Yellow. Oh, Yellow's passed out. Out in the snow. Low food. Fats will go rescue him. Ah, ship chunks. Lovely. Bionic eyes? No, they don't have any. Unless... Didn't see any. Did they have any? Pretty sure they didn't. They're a bulk goods trader. No. Okay. There we go. Transport pod is loaded. Launching. And there we go. Okay. Now, just had a thought. Thank you, Fatian. Thank you very much, Fatian. I don't think these two can go in the same pod. And if I leave Kaz behind, he won't be able to fuel the pod. If I leave Porter behind, they won't be able to build the pod. So I'm going to have to put the second one. That's a bit of a pain. Thank you, Fatian. Thank you, Fatian. There we go. The shells have arrived. Very good. Bitterritter, could you please haul them into their casings to keep them safe? There we go. Cool. We have shells. Excellent. Right. Sweet. Alright then. So... There's a scyther not put down? Probably, yeah, there's probably quite a few of those. Not the priority right now. Okay, so Kaz, could you please work on the launcher? What's Porter doing? Refueling the existing launcher. Very good. Why do I have 2 different bedroom buildings? Why not? Okay. Cool, Kaz is doing that. Why not transfer the colony to a warmer place? Too easy. Doing it for the challenge. We've done jungles, we've done deserts, we've done, you know, mountains, swamps. This is my tundra playthrough. Doing it for the challenge. Where there's no vegetation and freezing cold temperatures. Yeah, sure, I could just move everyone south, but then it'd be fucking easy. We'd never take any casualties. We can grow food 24/7 in huge reams of soil. Yeah, reams, huge plots of soil. Without challenge, there's no drama. Without drama, well, it's not RimWorld, is it? Am I sure I have enough chem fuel? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably not, actually. Okay. 3 shells left. Ah, fuck it. There's 8 shells over here. What's Kaz doing? Digging at the compacted steel. Work on that pod. Let's see if what I said is true. Where's the easiest place to stand? To start? Probably like in the middle, the equator bit, where you can grow all year round. Especially if there's a mountain there that you can dig into. So hang on. Yeah, so they both can't fit. They're both heavy. So, gonna have to build a second one and get sufficient fuel. Well, shit. It would be easy. SovietWomble does not play on max difficulty. Where's the difficulty? This is extreme mode, Iron Man. This is the hardest the game can get on one of the second hardest biome. Right. The hardest biome would be the one up here, which is just sea ice, where there is nothing, and basically in order to survive you just have to eat the dead. Take off their clothes and it might do it. Do you reckon? Yeah, superior power armor though. I want to take that. Then what's Kaz wearing? Maybe actually. I mean, she's just got some armored shit. We'll try in the morning. They're low on food anyway. Okay. Okay. Indeed, but infestations can be managed, Zacko. The trade-off is worth it. There are 3 more shells, doesn't matter. We can just manufacture them. Easy peasy. Build the pod for the second launcher. Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Hang on. We don't have the chem fuel to launch it anyway. Oh, hang on, it's already half full. Maybe we do? Ah, if it's already half full, maybe we do, actually. Hang on. Ah, sweet. Okay. Sorry, I was going off the assumption that this was empty. It seems that it's already half full, so maybe we can launch. In which case, we'll take the remaining shells and as much wood as we can take. Right. Cool. All right, let's give that a go. So it's now, yeah. So both of them, yeah, and then sweet, that works. So how much wood do we actually have? Well, take the remaining shells and then just fill the rest with wood. Yeah, sweet, that works. Right, come home. Lovely, lovely. Yep, both fuel gauges are full. Just fill the shells and grab as much wood as you can. Yeah, wood will be very useful because obviously we don't have any of that on the ice sheet. One of the hydroponics basins back at Tundrafall has just powered down. They're ready to come home. Brilliant. So we've got the shells, and we got some wood. Onwards. Yeah. Nice. Lovely. Good spot. Thank you. Right, here they come. We still need to cremate some of the bodies. Nice. Welcome home. Porter, please just put that shell in the rack there. Very good. And start hauling that wood into that storeroom. Oh, whoa! That nearly hit the base. I wonder if they can hit the base. I've never seen one hit the base. Thank you, JRB94. Thank you, JRB. Whew. Sweet. Awesome. Well, yeah, but you know, you can start there, Torian. I mean, you know, go all over really, experience. But I'm just saying that over time, you kind of need the challenge. You get so good at RimWorld that without it, it's just boring. Thank you, N3 on Forest. Thank you, N3. Like for example, if I went for a mountain base in the desert, I don't think I'd lose any colonists ever, because I'm used to fires, I'm used to infections, I'm used to infestations. I've developed strategies to defeat all of them. Turret deploy. You know, even now, if I started. I'm not even playing as efficiently as I could for the sake of drama. I could double wall this, put in a kill tunnel, fill it full of traps and mines and shit, and then so long as I handle the occasional tunneler or maybe incoming drop pod raid, my base would be pretty much invulnerable. Nothing could stop it. But I've intentionally left an area for infestations. I've intentionally left a kill area here where we have to fight. There are weaknesses designed into my base on purpose because I want drama. Because this is like my 10th colony. Right. Cool. Okay, so yeah, people are the storerooms are empty because we're selling lots of stuff. Let's get this excellent charge rifle in somebody's hands. What have you got there, Kaz? You've got a normal charge rifle. Who's got like a low-end weapon? What sniper rifle? Shinden's has a minigun. Plasteel Gladius. Yeah, give it to Dragoner. Dragoner still has an assault rifle. Sounds like the game is too easy. No, I've just played it a lot. I've just played it for 474 hours. You'd think in that time I'd figure out how it works. Right. Let's order up another weapon. Let's go with... Yeah, charge rifle's good. Charge rifles are general, as far as I know, unless there's been a nerf, the charge rifles are the best in terms of DPS versus range. Okay. Have I ever tried to reach the ship on the world map? No, actually. In fact, didn't that alert appear a long time ago? Oh, there it is. Oh, Jesus. The landed ship. No, I've never tried to reach that one. So there's a swamp down there. Ooh. So yeah, I guess what you'd do there is you'd leapfrog. You go boop, 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 from point to point. Yeah, you go like here, then drop pod here. Or you could just trek, you could just journey, couldn't you? Yeah. Seems like a shame, though, to leave everything you've worked on. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Right, sweet. Okay, so the colony continues to tick along. Oh, really, shabby? So it's like you got to defend it. I didn't know that. Make clothes of alpaca wool to make some silver next time the trader comes. Well, we tend to sort of, it goes tattered not quickly, but it goes tattered. So we make it to wear it, really. So we're making some alpaca wool pants. Yeah, make a bunch of those. Same with some jackets as well. Hang on, I've already got it here, haven't I? Yep. Whoops. Make 3 jackets, make 3 t-shirts, all out of alpaca wool for the winter. Thank you, Simmer. Thank you very much. Right, hang on, I'm just going to pour myself a drink. Oh. Right, so, little Miss Hixie, our crafter, is working on components. Kaz is making drugs, for some reason. What's Shindahan's doing? Oh yes, building the turret in the side entrance here. Alright. These bedrooms still need to get worked on. We really need to get that secondary hydroponics bay going. Whoops. Ah, good. This double wall is finished. Lovely. So what Shindahan's doing right now? Working on the deadfall trap. Alright. Fair plays. Fair plays, fair play. Let's put a light in there as well. Possibly, Alexander. To be honest, I rather like building up a base, though. And seeing, you know, the base is as much of a character as the characters are. In my opinion. What's the point of the whole world map if you mostly stay in the same place? Yeah, I did wonder that, Marek. They do seem to be, they put in like these events and these factions and stuff and all this. I do wonder what the point of it is. If it's maybe people play the game differently, but I think it's more of a personal story of your base and the people that live there, going through the hardships that they do. Ooh, peace talks opportunity from the tribals that live nearby. No, I don't care for peace. We've murdered your tribals in every encounter because you arrive with bows and arrows. Nope, I care not for peace. I would happily destroy your people on the regular, basically. You provide more potential recruits. I think Jen was originally part of their tribe, come to think of it. She's stargazing next to the solar panels. Ooh. Okay. Why are there Earth animals that live on an alien planet? No idea. It's not specified. Also, there aren't just them. There's not just elks and rabbits. There's also thrumbos, these weird alien things. Also mega sloths, giant taloned sloth things. Muffalo. There's lots of weird creatures on this place. But considering there are humans here as well, I kind of assume that perhaps they're the descendants of a crashed ship that landed long ago. And there are even other ruined roads as well? Yeah, look, there are ruined roads. Tarmac roads, stone roads. So presumably this place did once host civilization that's since decayed. Who built the roads? There are even street lamps that are rusted as well. That's the way of RimWorld, you know. Things take thousands of years. You find cryopods containing people who have been sleeping there for many hundreds. It's not specified, it's not clear. But we're certainly not the first people to try and colonize this RimWorld. Okay. We should really poke a hole here in the geothermal. Bleed more of the heat in this room. Yeah, let's do that. So let's put that there. We'll need to put an auto door. Have this as another walkway through the base. And then we'll put a vent here. Oh, we need to wait until it's deconstructed. Just to vent the heat. Sorry, oh, thank you. Sorry, Curly, thank you for subbing. Thank you. That's very generous. Sorry about that. I didn't see it. Thank you, Curly. Major break risk. Porter this time. What's wrong with Porter? Feeling hungry. Yeah, go grab some food. Whoop. Orbital trade beacon is broken down. Sweet. How are the pine trees doing? 32% grown. Rubbish. It's going to take forever. They were planted at the start of spring. Thank you, Jakey. Thank you very much, Jakey. Also, somebody bit the head off that corpse. Bitten off by somebody, along with its left leg. Somebody, something, one of the dogs. Does the dogs not have kibble? The dogs don't have kibble. Why do we not make kibble? Just like prioritized. Jen, make kibble for Christ's sake. Also, switch back to simple meals. We're burning through our food. Yeah, it's Maximo, back from the dead. Oh, no! No, 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 no. God damn you. The dogs are eating the fine meals. Off! Leave it. Get out of it. Chew. Not for you. There we go. Allow the meat to be processed into kibble. Yeah, I have. See? All types of meat. Jen, make kibble. Dogs, hungry. Go. There we go. Ta-da. Cool. Not enough limestone, says Neville. You're probably right. Yeah. Need more. Alright. Right. Whoops. Don't go too mad. If the supports come down, then the whole mountain crashes down on people's heads. Lost more than a few colonists that way. Just do some cross-hatching. Then I'll remove the roof later, or at least the roof parts that I can. Some of it will be mountainous roof. For example, I can't remove that. Right. No, Mantazo. No, I haven't. What would you do with a colonist with the destroyed spine? I had that before, actually. Someone got crippled. I put them in a cryopod and kept them in there until we left the colony. So they went into cryo early, before the ship, before everyone else. For that reason, I should really get... How are we doing on components? We did buy a batch more, didn't we? Let's get 2 cryopods here, just in case we have a medical emergency and need to put 2 people to sleep. Rather than, you know, have them die. Okay. And also... Cool. Make a charge rifle. Yes. Do we have that mechanoid that Neville spotted earlier? Is it still somewhere here? There. Cool. We'll shut that one down and come and... Yeah. So, modify this one. Shut it down and see if it has any components. So, where's Shinderhans? Could you please deconstruct the ship chunks? And Little Miss Hixie, could you please come and modify the Scyther? Right. Am I part of ZF? Yes, I am, Lord Boy. Okay. You can see the ZF clan the link below to see all the streamers in ZF. And also, that's a kind of like a roster, at least for those who have Twitch accounts. A new area has been revealed. Ah, this room here. Don't know who built it or when. Cool. 9 components. Sweet. Little Miss Hixie has just removed... Yep, removed the synthetic arm on that Scyther and has now shut it down. Please haul the Scyther indoors where it will be disassembled. Who else can... Porter, what are you doing? Burning clothes. Haul that Scyther blade in. And Poppycock, who is Nah. Weep, can you haul? Ah! Goddamn people who won't do manual labour. Ryoma? Fuck you. Jen? Yeah, haul the components. Sure. I don't know what you mean, Lord Boy. ZF is a group of friends on Steam. We're not like a community of hundreds. There's a forum, but nobody ever uses it. It's kind of a running joke. Okay. Hi, Messi. Yes, I'm looking forward to some Divinity. Should be fun. There we go. Just expand the storeroom. Let's also get a couple of fire suppression systems. Well, oh wow, has that range been increased or am I just dumb? Fire foam launcher. Put it in that storeroom just in case we get a fire. Nice. So with those additional components from the Scyther, perhaps we can build one of the cryopods here. Struck silver oil, or silver ore. Hang on. So, Bitter Ritter, get some steel, work on that cryopod. You mercy killed them, Annihilator, the one with the wounded spine. The next week, a trader visited and had a spine transplant. Yep. Well, welcome to the RimWorld, where harsh decisions need to get made. Major break risk, yellow again. When does that debuff about? Oh, good, it's over. You're just joy deprived. Ooh, a caravan is approaching. A war merchant. A tribal caravan. How quaint. These must be the descendants of people who might have crash landed here earlier. What's the cryopod for? You can seal people in there, and then they're basically protected. So long as the cryopod stays intact, the uranium reactor will keep running for thousands of years, and they will stay in cryo for they're frozen. So in the event of a medical emergency, something that I cannot fix here, I'll put someone in cryo to preserve their life. Maybe I'll discover some sort of technology that will let me save them later. Or maybe resurrect them. Who knows? Here's the caravan. Little Miss Hixie, please talk to the leader. Where are they going? There they are. Hello, tribals. Poor health. Okay, will affect trade prices. What do they have? A little bit of silver. Oh, they're interested in buying the random assortments of shivs and clubs that we've got. Yeah, why not? We're just going to throw them out anyway. They probably belong to your friends, your tribal friends. Sell steel, plasteel, steel spears, long swords, plasteel knife, plasteel gladius. Yeah, Vassal already has 2 of those. Sweet, hang on. Bunch of weapons as well. Ah, sweet. Cloth pants. Yeah. So these are the ones that the bulk goods trader didn't buy, presumably because it's tribal tech. Cloth pants. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, cloth is kind of useless here. It has insufficient insulative properties for a tundra. Steel advanced helmet. It's almost gone. Sell that. It's 52%. Sell the power armor that's lying in the open. I'd rather power armor. Nah. Power armor is still quite useful, even with the dead man debuff. Thank you, Afa Aton. Thank you, Afa Aton. Thank you. Right. What do they have? So those are our pets. They've got 2 polar bears for sale. 2 male polar bears for sale. I mean, a polar bear's a polar bear. Good in a fight. Nah. 1,000 silver. Not worth it. Save the silver for an implant or something. Right. Sell one of the normal assault rifles. Sell those Molotov cocktails. We don't need them. No, it's 1,000 silver. It's not worth it. What's going to happen is the bears. I'm going to release the bear. I'll train the bear to attack. I'll release the bear. The bear runs forward and gets shot down because the bear doesn't have a shield or power armor or a helmet or anything that would really help it protect itself against decent bandits who we will fight. Okay. Nah, that's good enough. We'll just take, yeah, so we'll pick up 632 silver and unload a bunch of shit that we don't need. Right. Sweet. Cool, the storerooms are further emptied. Hooray. Okay. Little bit 60, could you just haul that silver in? Yeah, there we go. No bear armor. Nope. Well, yeah, but it's a waste of money. Good, yeah, sure. I mean, but 1,000 silver. I might as well just throw away 1,000 silver. Extreme break risk yellow, but he's sleeping, so we can't break when he's asleep. Did I ever abandon any colony? Well, I've lost a few times. Like, this is my 10th colony or so. The first 4 were lost, roughly. It was only around the 5th and the 6th one that things started to, you know, I started to be okay. Still lost loads of people. Gradually, I've started to get better. Like the first one, we lasted only a couple of weeks. And I think it was Mike, was my first colonist to die. And I amputated his the wrong leg when he had an infection. I amputated his other leg. Whoops. Why isn't gold the main currency? Isn't gold more valuable? I don't know. Silver appears to be the main currency. Maybe silver is more readily available than gold and serves its purpose better as a currency. Maybe gold is considered more important from a cultural perspective, perhaps, you know, religious or, I don't know, other element that silver is. Yeah, maybe gold is considered too important to be a mere currency. That was the logic in ancient China, at least, as far as I know. Silver was considered more adequate because gold had much, you know, it was considered a disservice to gold to use it as coinage. No, it was a timeout demo, Dan, not a ban. You got hit by a timeout. It's perfectly normal. It's the only way that the mods have to maintain some semblance of control over a beast that is an anonymous chat room full of people entering and screaming demands and shit. Just talk normally like an adult and no one will time you out. Enter the room and scream in capital letters, play CSGO, and, well, you're going to get timed out. Cool, right, so the colony's cruising along. So it's near the end of summer, actually. So pretty soon will be autumn. Temperatures are -5, which is quite warm. There's no trade beacon in the west side building. Good point, Neville. There is no trade beacon over here. Oh yeah, but there's this thing as well. Long-range mineral scanner. I never built that before. Is it new? It must be new. Let's try... Oh, you got to put it outside. Ah. Yeah, alright. Let's try this thing. Hang on. Where are we going to put it? Yeah. Oh, just here. Long-range mineral scanner. Let's have a go. And then put down a orbital trade beacon. Put it here. Oh, fuck. Need a couple of them, it seems. Hang on, put one there. Put one there. Get rid of that one. Right. What's the ultimate plan? Well, we're just trying to live for now. Keep building up. Thoughts on Nep and Cake? Alright. Nep's a bit of a cunt. But she'll probably just nod her head and go, yeah. Oh, okay, right. Tribespeople have arrived nearby and they're attacking Really? That's the raid. A single person with a knife is attacking our unoccupied colony. Oh no. Woe betide. Oh no. What shall we do? Damn it, I was expecting to... If that wolf attacks her, I will piss myself. No, it's already eaten. Go! You go, bear! The nimble, volatile, and neurotic warrior of the Black Badger Lekol. See, this is why I don't take their faction seriously. When it's like, we want peace talks. I bet you do. Because that's the best you can do. A crazy 29-year-old lady with a knife. If you direct your attention to the base, you will see rows of static turret defenses, sandbags, and these are just the passive defenses. We've got a whole bunch of well-armed colonists ready to sally out in the defense. And in the red corner, we have a lady headbutting a wall. Really slowly. There's a door here. It's not even locked, so you can just walk around it. That's not even the bit to... Oh my god. Really? Oh. What are you doing? Is this your first time? Are you new at this? There's no one home. Just go right in and steal shit. There's nothing here. There's like some bricks. The best thing in the colony isn't even in the colony. It's like, I don't know. It's probably something. There's some artillery shells. There's like 3 of them. And this is why I don't take tribals. Yeah, seriously at all. Okay, we're about halfway through the food. Yeah, just make simple meals now. Let's increase the number of simple meals to about 46. Just stockpile them a bit. There we go. Right. Yeah. Devastating. Brutal. Terrible raid. Extreme break risk. Oh, damn it, Yellow. You're such a problem. Totally joy deprived. Then go and relax. I don't get... Right, I'm putting you on the same roster as Shinderhands. We've got loads of ways you can relax, dude. I don't know why you're hauling rocks around. No one's ordered you to do that. As in, you're not forced to work. Go and chill. And what do you do? So he enjoys handling animals, right? And being artistic. So hang on. So who handles the animals? So I suppose Dragon is taking over. Right, okay. Oh, no, not Ryoma. Right, so you're... Yeah, so Dragon, do not handle animals ever. Just have Yellow do it. Oh no, she set fire to a random empty bed. She sets herself on fire. Hang on, no. What a strange person. I summon forth rain! Come on. Clap the rain. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Come on. There's normally rain. Like when the fire reaches a certain number of tiles. Ah, she's fucked off. Oh, great. Dweep has gone to hide in his room because he's depressive. That's fine. Oh, Christ. Oh, I suppose it's fine. We'll just replace it with proper slate later. Why is there a fire? Because the lady had daddy issues. She's gone now. Is she okay? She's buggered off. What's her name? Her name was Bear. Right, anyway, so yeah, the Tundra Fall is good. It's about 10 in the morning. Everyone's awake. Everyone's doing their thing. 1 minute. So after the tornado, did we properly reconnect? We did. Good. So not only has the geothermal been rebuilt, but it's also been reconnected. Good. Power reserves are on maximum, which is lovely. Please disassemble... uninstall that battery in order to put it in storage. Yes, could you do that? Just so we have a backup bank of batteries in the event of low power situations. Vassal is working on another charge rifle. Very good. Where's Little Miss Hixie? Good, she's working on components. We have turrets in place and operational, but powered down for the moment. I'd like to get this hydroponic bay going. To be honest, based on the surplus of food, sort of. I mean, I'd like to get a proper efficient hydroponic bay, perhaps growing hops or maybe psychoid leaves so we can convert them into drugs or beer and then sell those onwards for silver. But in order to do that, we've got to seal it in properly and, of course, build the hydroponics basins themselves. A roof collapse. Oh, just over here. That's fine. Would have expected the rain to put it out by now. Oh, we struck compacted machinery. Oh, fantastic. So the cross-hatching mining thing has discovered some components. Lovely. And also we've got lots of limestone to pull back, so I'll haul that. We'll come in, we'll haul it, we'll drag it back. Also, having a quick look at the animals. Good, they're trained... No, huskies. Ah, yes. Naoki, the male husky, has been trained how to haul. Magnolia, the other one, not yet. Oh, but training is ongoing. Good, 4 out of 7. Nice. Yellow is still got major break risk, still with Yellow. So hang on. Yellow, why are you doing that then? I told you to handle animals. You're supposed to be doing the training. Right, okay, tell you what. Stop crafting, Yellow. Make it your priority 2. And I'd like you to focus on making works of art as your priority 1. A Megasloth has self-tamed itself over at Morningwood. Interesting. Presumably it can eat grass. No kibble for training. That's a good point. You might be right. But then again, he can just take raw meat. Doesn't necessarily need kibble. Now we've got loads of kibble. Loads of kibble. Right. I've no idea, Latty. I don't know what the problem is there. Then again, you probably can't hear me. Okay. Right. Kaz is really good at mining, so she's just chopping through it. She's got a mining skill of 16. Mio had a good mining skill, but she's blind. She's got 16 also, but look, she can't see. She has no eyes. Her eyes were cut out in a fight. She's completely blind. So Kaz is way faster. Ooh, some silver. Also, let's pull up that floor there. That'll be useful. Oh, hang on. My phone is buzzing at me, saying it has low power. Okay. Bitterritter, minor breakfast. What's the time? So it's 15 minutes past 1, so I need to bugger off in a moment. I need to get on with my job. What's Bitterritter doing? Oh good, we finished a cryopod. Nice. So in the event of serious injury, I can now put a colonist in the cryopod and preserve their life. Buy her new eyes? From who? I can't magically click my fingers and make a caravan appear because the other tribals don't like me, and also they won't really come up to the tundra if it's too cold. Okay. Well, nipples, bear in mind that a lot of people who are watching often play, like, you know, lots of people bounce into Mountain Blade. So I see lots of them, lots of regulars. Bacon Bender and Duckslayer and Mantazo, for example. Zaya, they're always around. Chinny, he's been around fucking forever. Play armor with him, he's a cunt. He's sitting in the chat right now. Yeah, people just, you know, regulars turn up, they play games. Depends on the game we're playing. If it's like a small game like CSGO, 5 guys, that's normally quite clan specific. But bigger games, regulars just jump on in. Hi, Space Mangoes. Yes, I'm afraid so. Your character died. Space Mangoes, so the situation was, this was your bedroom, Space Mangoes. So Space Mangoes was our hydroponics Luddite. And you were here with Mio and somebody else. And we had a herd of aggressive megasloths enter here. Now, in a bid to make it to where the food was and seal the base from the megasloths, all 3 of you started running. This path was covered in snow, so there's a debuff to your speed. And your character had the attribute Slowpoke, Space Mangoes. So you were much slower than the others. So the other 2 ran in, sealed the door. You got here, and then the Megasloths overwhelmed you. They cut you down. You tried your best to get there. You actually got up again, then they cut you down again. But we couldn't save you. You started bleeding out on the floor, alongside all of the puppies that were recently born, because they were sleeping in there with you. So lots of the puppies are Arctic wolf puppies. The only survivor from that breeding effort is Hefty. So Bailey, the female, and all of her puppies died with you. But yes, you fell there. A rescue mission would have been very difficult because there were like 20 megasloths, and they were like tanks and nothing we could do. Eventually, when the megasloths were cleared out after a raid, we gathered up the bodies, yours among them, and saw you buried here. Space Mangoes in the corner of the hydroponics bay. The puppies were sent to the kitchen for food. So yes, I'm afraid Space Mangoes. Why not turn the turrets on? Had I turned the turrets on, the Megasloths would have simply destroyed the turrets. You would probably need 20 to 25 turrets to effectively deal with 20 rampaging Megasloths. They are built like tanks. Same with Muffalo. They do not give a shit. Thank you, Argon. Thank you. Thank you very much, Argon. Ah, look, 2 plasteel turrets are online in the corner here. That's nice. A security system is in place. I should really get some in the corridors just in case we're getting infestations. Ryko. Thank you, Ryko. Thank you. In fact, that is not a bad idea. I'm going to position 2 turrets. Say 3 turrets, because this room always gets infestations. Thank you, Beta Scythe. Thank you, Beta. Yeah. Why don't I have the tunnels switch inside the building? the tunnel switch, turret switch, sorry, inside the building, because no one will be inside the building when the battle begins. People will be standing here in the sandbags when we're fighting, switching them on and off here. Right. In the same way that when the battle begins here, people will be standing inside the bunker. Cool, people are sleeping. It's 3 in the morning. It's quite light for 3 in the morning. Then again, it is summer, I guess. Okay. Oh yes, long range. It's not done yet. Yeah, I want to see what this does. After we see what it does, I'm gonna bugger off and get on with editing today because I have much to do. One of the main turrets on the main door isn't in range. Well, this one. It's a snowman sitting there. Turrets on the main door. Oh yes, good spot. Thank you, Neville. There we go. Yeah, you could do that, Shabby, or you could just have a switch. Oh, cool. Vassal has almost finished that one. Okay, so can we build? No, we need components. Damn. 8 components, blimey. Oh, I see. Bitterita just finished a cryosleep casket, and we just started working on an unfinished charge rifle. Right. Little Miss 60 is making some, but it's going to take a while. Starvation. Anyone starving? Probably Bweep. He just left the room. He had a tantrum in his room. Cargo pods have been detected over at Morningwood. It's agave. Agave? Is that how you say it? Agave fruit? It's just raw fruit. It's fine. Did I buy Holdfast yet? No. Digby says it's good. Porter has gone off to binge on Psychite. Thankfully, we don't have hard drugs. We have some Psychoid tea. Sorry, Psychoid Peco. Agave. It's called agave? Agave. Agave. Agave? I see. Right, so Little Miss 60 is working on components. She has made 1. Porter's drinking tea. Lots of tea. A new recruit. Oh, finally! Finally, finally, finally! The crime lord that we captured a long time ago has decided to join the colony. That took some time. So this guy's another psychopath. We now have 3 of those. Jesus. He's trigger happy, but he's slothful. He's similar to Porter in that he can handle a lot of the the hauling work, and he's a capable fighter, which is what I'll have him do. He was a thief when he was a kid and a crime lord in his adult life. He was one of the bandits that attacked us. So yeah, he's now with us. Let's make sure he's assigned as. So where is he? So his name, here he is. Assign him as a soldier, so he'll get appropriate equipment. He's much better at learning how to be a melee fighter, so we'll do just that. We need to craft him a decent melee weapon that can be handled. So we'll give him a decent melee weapon. We'll give him some of the power armor. Give him some of the deceased power armor over here. The power armor from the deceased people. Give him a shield belt as well. And then give him a name. There he is. He's in a moderate amount of pain. He's got a burn scar and a stab scar. Okay. So please... He's putting on the helmet. That's fine. And please wear that shield belt. Take this blade just for the minute, just in case we have a problem. We'll give him something better soon, like a long sword or something. Sweet. All right, he needs a name. So I'll do this, and then I'll wrap it up and get on with work. So, mods, could you pop it to sub-only mode? So what did we do last time? Who was the last one to join us? It was Bweep, wasn't it? Bweep was a Twitch sub, I think. So we'll go with a patron. So any patrons wish to volunteer, please whisper me the password that's on Patreon, so I know that you're a patron, and I will pick somebody. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm going to start writing down names. Please forgive me. Send me the password. Okay, there we go. I will write down people who've got the correct password. God, some of these names are a nightmare. Shabby. Okay, thank you very much. Keban. Okay, Kling. Very good. Hiroto. Oh, Christ. Running out of post-it note. Oh, fuck. They appear so quickly. Hang on. Swerdner. Okay, and Tarmok. Oh, hang on. Yep. There we go. Number 2. Okay, so hang on. I'm just going to pick 4, and then I'm going to start flipping coins. Just seems fairer. Hang on. And then. Oh, fuck. Can't spell. Okay, so. There we go. Sorry, bear with me, folks. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, coin. Okay, so this will be for. Fuck, hang on. I can't read my own writing. Right, so the first pair. Fuck, I can't. So heads or tails. Right, so it's tails, so it's the first. Okay. And then your number 1 and your number. Okay. Right, heads, tails. Oh, fuck. It's tails, which means. Oh no. Oh no, really? It's fucking Neville. Right. Oh. It's Neville. Neville won the coin toss. Oh shit. Neville. God. Okay then. Neville's in the colony, so we now have a 33-year-old melee specialist. It's Neville. So he's going to be running towards the enemy going, "Come at me, you Bith." Right. So Neville is a melee specialist crime lord who's a psychopath, slothful, and trigger happy. He's incapable of caring. Yeah. He's also incapable of cleaning or being artistic in any way. He just runs towards the enemy swinging a sword. Welcome, Neville. Oh, for Christ's sake. Right. Oh, thank you, patrons. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it greatly. So, yeah, we alternate. We'll go Patreon, then Twitch sub, Patreon, then Twitch sub. And I'll just write down a bunch of them and then start flipping coins. So I just pick 4, flip a coin. Then 2 from that, and flip a coin. Right, okay. Welcome, Neville. So, cool. So Neville's now in the colony. So, where's he going to sleep? You might as well take his old cell. Well, it seems a bit dodgy to give him his old cell. Ah, fuck him. Hang on. Allocate this to Neville. Why does he get to be a crime lord? What's that about? Right, Neville. So, assign you as a patient. Get bed rest when you need it. Flick switches when I tell you. I'd like you to focus primarily on hauling, really. Just be a hauler for the colony. Haul what you can whenever you can. And we'll get you a proper sword in a minute. Okay. Oh, cool. Vassal has finished making an excellent charge rifle. Good. And then... So, let's give him a long sword. And make it out of plasteel. So, a plasteel longsword. And we'll make sure that only Vassal handles that for him. Right. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I did 2 patrons, not a Twitch sub with Poppycock and Neville. Yes, Poppycock, then Bweep. Bweep was the Twitch sub, then Neville was a patron. So it went Twitch sub, patron, Twitch sub, patron. It's alternating. Cool. Okay then. So I'm gonna head off. So yeah. Cheers for watching. I'll be back later this evening. So the plan now. So yeah, Tundra Fall is continuing to exist, which is good. We're doing quite well up on the Tundra. Pretty soon we need to I think we need to start building the ship, or at least start building the frame of the ship to escape. Yeah, so going well. Right. So I'm going to Where's the dog? She's just sleeping on the. She's sleeping on the sofa. Now I'm still in the first. Well, it's day 2 of the latest YouTube video. So I haven't even put a coherent video together on the timeline. I'm still going through the clips and moving them around. So I'm just going to keep continuing that process. I'm going to keep just going to keep going, and by the end of today, I'll be a bit closer. But yeah, right. I'm going to hand you over to Edberg. I think it's Edberg's birthday today, so if you could wish him happy birthday, it would be appreciated. What's he currently doing? He was playing a bit of Fortnite with Chubb and Chubb and Caf. He's now playing PUBG with Caf, Chubb, and Sombrero, I think. So I'll hand you over to him. So, say happy birthday to Edberg if you can. And, I'll see you soon. So, this is Edberg.